example 2, we've got 4x minus 7y equals negative 7. So, same idea here. We need this in y equals mx plus b form. I need this y by myself so that I can find my slope and my y-intercept so that I can get this graphed, okay? Started off the same way as example 2. All right, so my first step was to move my x term. All right, well, in this case, I've got a positive 4x, so we've got to keep in mind that's a positive 4x. So in order to move it, I'm going to subtract it. You have to do the opposite. Okay, those will cancel. Second step, bring everything down, right? So I'll bring down my negative 7y. Do not forget the sign in front. On this side, I'll bring down my negative 4x minus 7. Don't forget the signs in front, okay? They aren't like terms. That's why I don't combine them. All right, so now I've got negative 7y on one side, negative 4x minus 7 on the other. I'm almost done. I've got to get this y by itself. I need to get rid of its coefficient. I've got to get rid of this negative 7. Okay, the negative 7, the y are being multiplied, so we know to break those apart. I'm going to divide. Okay, if I divide on this side, I have to divide by everything over here. Okay, divide by the negative 4x divided by 7 and negative 7 divided by 7. Those will cancel. I'm left with y. Finally, thank goodness. Okay, negative 4 divided by negative 7. Remember, our last step is to simplify. Negative 4 divided by negative 7 turns into a positive 4/7 x. Don't forget your x. We've got a negative 7 divided by a negative 7. That gives me a positive 1. Okay, so my last step here was to simplify. So negative 4/7, or negative 4 over negative 7, positive 4 over 7, negative 7, negative 7, positive 1. So all I did was simplify these, which your calculator can do. I now have my y equals mx plus b form, where my slope is 4 over 7, or negative 4 over negative 7, okay, and my y-intercept's 1. So now let's get this on the graph. My y-intercept, remember that's where I start at positive 1. My slope is either a positive 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and positive 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have to go off the graph a little bit, 6, 7. Or it's negative 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, going off the graph a little bit again. That's okay. I can now draw my line and my arrows. Okay? So we went from standard, got the y by itself, so we've got our slope-intercept form. It's easy to figure out our slope and our y-intercept once we do that. Okay, so you've got your steps here. Move the x term over by doing the opposite. Bring everything down. Divide by y's coefficient. And then simplify, which you can use your calculator for if you need to.